Hello, Biology 120 students. I wanted to give a quick tutorial on how to navigate through Blackboard specifically for this course. There was a lot of questions last week. So again, there's two components to the class. There's this course and the coursework and the lab. And you're going to find all the information right here in this Blackboard module. If you were not familiar with Blackboard, you will have a Blackboard orientation on your Blackboard. I suggest that you go through that. It will tell you all of the features of Blackboard, but this will be helpful, hopefully, for you. On the left side, you can see here is all the information that you need. On the left column, there's a welcome page, announcement page, course information, course content, messages, and calendar. There's also a discussion board, assignments, and exams and quizzes. You can also find your grades for anything that you've taken or anything I've submitted under my grades. So the first thing you see here is the welcome page. You can download my syllabus right here. Anything that has a blue, that is highlighted in blue, is a link. So it'll either take you somewhere else where you can do the work, or you can download it and read it or do work with it. So you would click on that to see my syllabus. This is the information for the lecture. These are what you're expected to do, and what it has the STIC student code of conduct. You can find that there, right? That hyperlink. My information and the link for visible body is right down at the bottom. This is a website that you're going to log into. If you have not gotten a code from the bookstore yet, you can start your 2-week free trial. At some point within these 2 weeks, you need to go to the bookstore. It is an $80 purchase. It can be bought with your financial aid. They will give you a code and you will enter it in and you'll have access to visible body. We're going to be doing some labs on there, also some homeworks. So I will assign work, and those also have to be completed on that website. Under announcements, I've already sent out an announcement for week 1. It's how to prepare for the class, and I've kind of given you a breakdown. It's got the links for the Blackboard video. The textbook is online. It is free. You do not have to pay for any textbooks in this course, just for visible body. Yes, reading the chapters will help you. This talks about visible body, and the required course materials that we had for week 1. But like I discovered, I will print them out for you a week ahead of time, so you do not have to find a printer and have that burden. I will supply that for you. This gave you just an outline of what we did for week 1. I will do that each week. So kind of a synopsis of everything that you're going to do that week. You will also find that in course content. So each week you are going to see a link for the course and that week's assignments. So you click week 1 and there are 5 pages. I want to know anything that has the A and download. There's alternative formats for accessibility. So if you are English is your second language, you can download a translated version or immersive reader or Beeline reader, which will read it out to you. So if you prefer to learn in different ways, my material is accessible to you in that way. Again, there was 3 different links. I did print it out for you in the first week. If you were just joining our class, you will have to select it and fill it out. But this gave you these notes. So every week you will have a slide show, right? A PowerPoint that will give you information that will help fill out your notes homework. And then there was also a lab that we did. And this printout you have to fill out. With the lab printouts, we will do them in lab together. I will give you some time to finish them, and you will hand them in to me the next week. So you do not have to upload those to Blackboard at all. Those you will be handing to me the next week. So any lab coursework you are going to physically hand to me. The next section is terminology. So these are all new terms, or you might know these terms, but you need to understand that. These terms will be on the quizzes and exams. There's the link to visible body. And again, those assignments are pretty easy. There's usually some slides you can look for. It's very interactive. You'll see it'll say week 1 or week 2. Go through that work. Sometimes there's 3 or 4 questions at the end just to make sure you are understanding the content you are looking at. There are quizzes and exams. You can find it here or on that left panel, go down to quizzes and exams. You have 2 attempts to take a quiz. You have about 40 minutes for the quiz. For some of you, you might have double the time. So take your time. The quiz you can do on your own time at home. For this week, it is due by Sunday. So whenever we'll have class and lab on Thursday. The quiz will be due by Sunday, right? So that gives you some time to complete it. And then the assignments are important. When you click into week 1 assignments, it is going to give you, there were 4 assignments that needed to be uploaded. You can click here. So the first one was to submit your notes. You would take the packet of notes. You can take a picture of your notes. You can scan them onto your computer. You can fill them right out on your computer. So depending on how you have your notes, you either have to hit create submission or upload files. Create submission, you're going to copy and paste in there, or upload files. You're going to, it's on your computer and you're going to browse and put that file on and then click submit. Then you'll go back to your assignments. There is another form of assignments that I want to clarify the information. There were 2 on here where you click it, right? It gives you the instructions right here. Please review the major body systems. Click use template. Click and drag the vocabulary. So we'll click into here. It gives you this screen, right? It's the body systems. Up in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click use template. And now it's going to open it in this PowerPoint. You can literally, wherever you think that this needs to go, right? Lungs. I think it goes in respiratory. I'm going to click and drag and let it go. So that's where I want my answer to go. When you finish this, you're going to go to the upper right-hand side, click share, and put my email in there, Amanda AE at stcc.edu. You can just click that and send it to me. You're also going to either copy and paste the link, or under share copy link, and put that into Blackboard for grading. Okay, so there are 4 assignments this week. They're kind of easy assignments, but it's a little bit of everything so you understand how you're going to navigate this course. There is also a quiz that you're going to take. So you click into there and you're going to take the quiz. And then if you have the time, I would really appreciate you going into discussion board. And again, it's just to introduce you into discussion boards, but once in a while I'll give you a discussion board. This week, it's just, I want to get to know you. So answer those questions on the discussion board. That would be great. This first week is for you to get a feel of the class. So not every week are we going to have this much coursework, but this is a little snippet of each thing that you might encounter during the semester. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please reach out, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Don't come to class next week. I will see you in 2 weeks.